Start in a comfortable seated position and bring your hands into your heart center. Begin to set an intention for your practice. Maybe to release any anxiety and find that peaceful state of mind and bliss. Or whatever intention you'd like to place upon your practice today. Just creating some deeper meaning to our movements. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale. Namaste. Start by walking your hands forward, coming to a tabletop position. Wrists right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. You can tuck the toes under for balance, but we're going to start with some cat-cow poses. Dropping the belly down, raising the sit bones, gaze up and inhale. Exhale, round down, tuck the tailbone under, press the floor away from you. Inhale, arch up, gaze up. Exhale, round down. We'll come into a neutral spine. Reach the right hand up. Gaze up. As you exhale, slide the hand down behind your wrist. Drop down to the right side of your face. And we'll walk the left hand forward. So if you can, you want to just hold here, you're more than welcome to. You want to turn it into a deeper twist. Left hand comes behind to bind, wrapping it around. We'll hold for 2 breaths. Release the left hand down. Press yourself back up. Right hand drops down, left arm reaches up, inhale. Exhale the hand behind the right wrist, slide it down. Rest the left side of your face down to the mat and reach the right hand forward. Keep the twist, or you can turn it into a deeper bind. Right hand behind the back. 2 breaths. Release the right hand down. Press yourself back up. The left hand drops down to the mat. And we'll come into puppy dog pose. Walking your hands forward towards the top of your mat. Keep the hips stacked right over the knees. And drop the chest down towards the mat. You can either rest your forehead on the mat, or if you want to go deeper, bring the chin to the floor and gaze towards your thumbs. Keep pulling the heart down towards the mat, the center of your chest. 3 breaths. We'll sit back into child's pose, tucking the toes under, resting the forehead onto the mat, relaxing the arms forward. Just some subtle rocks from left to right, massaging the third eye on the mat. Coming back up to a tabletop position. We'll tuck the toes for downward facing dog. Lift the hips up, pull the heart back. Reach the heels down towards the mat and spread the fingers wide. Keep pulling the chest back towards your thighs. And we'll just start to rock a little from left to right. Feeling the stretch and release in the hamstrings and the calf muscles, or pedaling the legs. Bending one knee at a time. Reaching the heels down towards the mat. We'll press both heels down, inhale up on our tippy toes. Exhale, press back down into the heels. Inhaling up. Exhaling back down. We'll bend the knees, gaze forward, and walk it up to the top of your mat. Into a forward fold, we'll grab onto the ankles and pull our body towards our thighs. Think about the tummy coming towards your thighs and lengthening long through the spine. Inhaling long, exhaling a little deeper. We'll release the hands, let them hang loose, little bend in the knees. We'll slowly roll our bodies up, one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last thing to reach this hop. Once it does, we'll rotate the shoulders down and back, and scoop the hands out and up. Reach up, gaze up. Arch back if it feels good. Exhale, forward fold. Nose towards your knees. Let's bend and we'll step the left foot back into a lunge. Letting the hips lower down, the chest lift up. We'll inhale. Exhale. Walk the right hand into the inside of the leg. Heel toe the right foot off to the side of the mat. Drop the back knee down. Place the left hand down. Bend the back knee. Reach that right hand up and over to grab the foot for 2 breaths. And we'll release the hands down. Drop the left foot down. Tuck the back toe under. Lift the knee. Kick the right leg back and into downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Inhale to the tippy toes, little bend in the knees, gaze forward. Walk your feet back up to the top of your mat. We'll bend the knees and step the right foot back this time, lowering the hips. Lifting the chest, make sure the front knee is stacked right over the ankle. We'll walk the left hand into the inside of the leg. Heel toe the left foot out to the edge of the mat, toes pointing out. We'll release the back knee down, place the right hand down and bend the back knee. Left arm reaches up and over to grab the foot for 2 full breaths, letting the hips sink forward. Release the hands forward, tuck the back toe under. Lift the knee, kick the left leg back and into downward facing dog. Come onto the tippy toes and we'll bend the knees all the way down to the mat. Coming up to a seated position. We'll take the knees wide. Bring the left hand behind your back. Right arm's gonna reach forward. Pretend there's a string attached from your hips to the middle finger. And as you inhale, we'll lift the hips up. Exhale, swinging the hips down. Right hand comes behind, left arm reaches forward. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, lower back down. We'll walk our hands forward, bring the knees right underneath our hips, and sit back into child's pose, arms reaching forward, head drops down. Bring the elbows into the sides of the ears. Bring the palms together into a prayer position. And then we're going to bend the elbows and keep pressing the chest down towards the ground. Maybe you can tap the thumbs on the back of your neck. We're feeling this stretch in our triceps. So you want to be pulling the body down and you'll feel it a little bit through the shoulders. And then we'll exhale, releasing the hands. Rocking a little from left to right if that feels good for you. We'll go up to the seated position once more. And we'll swing the feet around. And just sitting in a comfortable seated position, or maybe in lotus or half lotus, we'll bring the hands down to our knees. Inhale, lift the chin up, gaze up. Exhale, chin into chest. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhale, half circle to the right. Exhale, down and around to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhaling left. Inhaling all the way around. Exhaling on your way down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Release the head down. Slowly bring it back into center. And just rotate the shoulders back. Maybe one at a time if that feels better. And coming into neutral spine, we'll inhale the shoulders up by our ears. As you exhale, release them and let go. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Inhale the hands out and up. Exhale the left hand down. Right arm reaches up and out of the body. Both sit bones stay on the ground. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, right hand drops down. Left arm reaches up and over. Inhale into center. Left hand comes behind. Right hand comes across to the opposite knee. Twist and gaze over your left shoulder, but make sure that left hand is directly behind your hips. This is an easy twist. We'll wrap that left hand around, maybe to grab either the thigh or the toe in lotus. And if that's easy, maybe bringing the right hand into a Gyan Mudra, index finger to thumb. If not, and it doesn't feel right for your body, just keep the twist with the hand behind the back. Reverse the other way, right hand behind, left hand across. Twisting gaze over your right shoulder. Taking the same variation you did on the other side. And release into center. Taking the legs wide, left leg kicks out to the side. Right foot stays tucked in towards the body. Left hand comes out and we're going to scoop it down underneath the calf muscle. Right arm reaches up and over. We'll inhale back into center. Bringing the left foot in, right foot kicks out. Making sure the toes are pointing up towards the sky. Right hand comes out, tuck it underneath the calf muscle, leaning forward. Left arm reaches up and over. Inhaling into center, and we'll bring the feet together, knees out to the sides. Inhale, lifting up with the chest. Exhale, forward fold, use the elbows, press the knees open, draw your forehead or your chin down towards the floor. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck, and start to walk your hands forward, releasing the head down. Two more breaths. Lengthening with every exhale. And walking the hands back in. We'll kick the legs out in front. Rotate the ankles if it feels good. Bring the insides of the feet to touch. Sit right on top of your sit bones. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Grabbing onto the legs or the feet wherever you can reach. Pulling your tummy towards your thighs. Rest your head down. 3 breaths here. Relax the shoulders. Pull the belly in to create space to fold a little deeper. We'll bring it all the way back up. Bring the hips forward. Hug the knees and rock back onto your back. Laying back, starting to rock a little from left to right. And we'll come into shoulder stand, kicking the legs up. Bring the hands down by your sides, and we'll inhale, lifting the hips up and support the lower back. Legs are straight up in the air. Try to keep your gaze forward. When you're ready, we'll come into plow pose, bending the knees in towards your forehead and dropping the feet behind your head. It's okay if the feet don't touch the floor, but if they do, see if you can clasp your hands behind you and wiggle your shoulders underneath you. Release the hands. Slowly lower the hips down and the legs. Get them out in front of you for fish pose. Taking them out in front of you for fish pose. We'll tuck the hands underneath your hips. Come up onto the elbows. Let your head fall back. Lift your head back up. Slowly lower down onto your back. And we'll hug the right knee in towards our chest. Circle the knee from left to right, massaging the hip joint. And we'll reach the right arm out to the side. Bring the knee over to the left, gaze towards your right. And we'll bring the knee back into center. And release it down. Left knee comes in towards your body. Start to circle it around from left to right. And reach the left hand out to the side. Bring the knee over to the right, gaze towards your left. And bring it back into center. Release the left leg down, bring your hands down by your sides for savasana. Close your eyes. Let the feet fall out to the sides. Just begin to breathe. Nice, deep, long, full breaths. Focusing on your exhale, trying to make them last double the length of your inhale.